Thank you. My name is Russell, and I'm from Zimbabwe.
Okay. When did you come to China here?
Oh, I came in China in September 2024. That was my first time to come in China.
Did you use any education agency or you applied by yourself? And then after you coming to China here, how do you feel about China? What is your the experience at the airport, at the school, and in the city when you move alone? What kind of the challenges do you always face? If you can share with us.
No, okay. That's a good question right there. First of all, I did not apply by my own, but this application it came as a referral from my brother who was already studying in China, and he already married in China. Is living a good life, and then the agent I used, it was the one he used when he came to China. That is Shanghai Scenic Education Scholars.
Is there any challenges that you are facing as an international student here in China?
Well, so far the life is good. Like LG, the label, life is good. But there are some difficulties you might face, like in the applications, like they might face like language barrier. Although we do study the Chinese language in the first year, but there is the language barrier when you want to return things and so on. And also some of the transportation you want to scan to go from point A to point B, you might not have the required documents, despite them saying that you might put your passport, still some of them it might not work.
You personally, as an international student, how much do you think you can spend in a month to sustain you before
Well,
you can call back home for help?
okay. Well, for me, in a month, basically, I would like to say around 500, 500 RMB. Maybe that's around $60, $70, $80,
Mm,
somewhere there.
mm.
That's the amount that I can spend per month before I can call for backup help.
All right. How about the school? Is the school affordable? Will you recommend maybe a student to come to China and study since you are already here?
Well, yeah, I will recommend students to come to China because the education here is quite affordable. It's different from back home.
What is the experience of you seeing? Is China really developed? Like, have you ever shown to your people how developed is China? Like, from your school, maybe are there like availability of everything of learning in your university? Like, what do you want to say to students who wanted to come to and study here in China?
Well, the comparison is very far apart, bro. Because China is developing almost each and every day. Because I remember someday, because when I was going to the other school campus of our doing our lecture, our lab lecture,
Mm.
there was a building which was constructed. We spent about 1 month without going outside. But with the other week, when we go to the to the to our lab, the building was already complete, which means these people they're advancing technology almost every day. And comparing it to my country, bro, in our country we are still catching up.
Mostly, some students, they love traveling. When they come to China, they wanted to see really how China is beautiful. What is like the expensive for you to travel from point A to B, from C to E? Like, is it that much expensive to travel from one city to the other city? Maybe let's talk of train, not air.
Oh, okay. Now, talking about the train, it's not that expensive because what I can basically say is that in China, everything is affordable. By this I mean that it is affordable by saying that your money you can go from point A to point B. No matter you have $10, you have $100, you have $500, you can still go from point A to point B because the services which are being given in the business class in those facilities, those are the kind of services you get, but those will be a bit less than the ones paying more money than you.
All right. So, which means you can recommend a student to come to China since China is affordable.
Yes, I
Uh,
can recommend students to
what could
come.
be your last message maybe to people in Zimbabwe who wanted to come and study here? Will you like to tell them anything? Also, at the same time, will you mind if you can wish Chinese Happy New Year since we are going for New Year? We have already become Chinese since we are living here in
Yeah, yeah,
China.
yeah, you're right.
Like, can you say something about this?
Now, first of all, I would like to say that any students who would like to come to study in China, they are welcome. They are welcome free of charge because these people, they are very welcoming, and also they will teach you their language so that you're able to communicate day in, day out. And also, as we are approaching the Chinese New Year, let me just say just 3 or 4 words in Chinese that I got in my mind right now. This is just saying "Xinian Kuai La," which means Happy New Year to the Chinese guys.
Mm. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation to be interviewed. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, bro.